Well, would you look at that? I'm the first one to the park.
Roadblock. Use the crosswalk, guys.
Hey, take a wild guess where I am. Go on, take a guess. Badlands National Park. Wow, what a unique part of the world. Scenery was pretty awesome. It really did feel like living on another planet. And that's literally the most wildlife I've ever seen. I saw bison everywhere, so close. I mean, one walked in my freaking campground. Prairie dogs everywhere. Man, I love prairie dogs. But that was, I guess, so like a day and a half of being there, and that was sort of enough for me. Went on a few hikes. It's cool, it's just not my favorite kind of scenery. I like trees, man. There's no trees out here. I like trees and rivers. So we're headed on. It's my birthday. I do what I want. Still have beautiful weather, and gonna continue heading west towards Mount Rushmore area. I've got to stop in town. I'm probably gonna stop at Rapid City and get caught up on supplies, groceries, maybe have a really good birthday lunch. I don't know. I haven't eaten yet. I'm starving. But I also need to figure out my next destination as far as camping. So I got to figure that out too. Like I said, there's a bunch of places that I want to see in that Mount Rushmore area. So that's what the game plan is for this morning. So this was a bit of a birthday panic. I woke up this morning in the Badlands and decided to go to Mount Rushmore area, Black Hills. Campgrounds aren't open yet. They don't open until I think May 1st. There are a few places that were reservable, booked. So after 2 hours of sitting in Walmart trying to find a campground, I panicked. I was already in Rapid City and I found a KOA. Which is only the second time I've ever been to one. And it's awesome. I have Wi-Fi. I have showers. I have laundry. I'm gonna do a load of that. So overall, not a bad outcome. And they're so nice here. They gave Onyx treats. Did I mention Wi-Fi? So you know I'm celebrating birthday dinner with Camp Taco. I can't wait. So in typical Johnny fashion, I was up early, and I am the first one to the park. Woo! I'm at Custer State Park, and a lot of hikes and a lot of wilderness, and so we're gonna do a lot of drives. I am very excited about my day. Even as soon as I got to the entrance, I already saw wildlife. Out of the road, friends! Get out of the road! Get out of the road, homie! I learned something in that visitor center. Is it buffalo or is it bison? Well, it could actually be either. Technically, it's called the American bison. The term buffalo can also be used. The term buffalo is from the French word for beef, which is la bouffe. So they shortened it to buffalo. So that's where buffalo comes from. And now you know. Part one of my day is over. We just did the wildlife loop in Custer State Park, which isn't quite a loop because of the fact that they've got construction going on. So you get to go maybe 10 miles into it before you have to turn around and come back. They've also got some other updates coming, some new, like, it's called a Bison Center, all coming in May of 2022. And today just happens to be April of 2022. So there's that. But it was so worth it, man. Just seeing, there was a ton of wildlife, a ton of bison. I stopped and watched. It looked like one of the bison had just given birth to a calf and was like licking the calf, trying to get it to wake up. And I was like, all worried, but finally I saw that calf move. So that was pretty fulfilling. The whole drive was fulfilling. So next up on the list, the Needles Highway. This is gonna be pretty epic. I am very excited about this. It is supposed to be very narrow, very windy, drive very slow, and there's one part of it that's only 10 feet wide. So I'm pretty excited about this drive. I had to pull over for just a minute. Not that the drive is that scary, it's really not, but the scenery, it's nuts. This is one of the craziest drives. It's spectacular. All right, back to the road. This is Cathedral Spires Trail with epic views of this. This landscape is nuts. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to photograph it. It's incredible. Can you imagine a more epic spot to stop and have lunch? This drive today has been top 3. Definitely top 3. I'm not even done. I haven't even made it to Mount Rushmore yet. I'm definitely not rushing more. This is the Sylvan Lake Trail. A little over a mile. Absolutely epic views. This place does not disappoint. Definitely some snow and ice still getting in. Some really cool spots. I think I might be able to get to this bridge over here. I have just about walked all the way around this lake now, and I can't tell what my favorite view is. It is amazing. Look at all this. This is from the opposite side that I took pictures of earlier. It's outstanding. Hey, take a wild guess where I am. Go on, take a guess. So this is the President's Trail that I'm going on. It kind of loops around the amphitheater and gives you all these little pops. So you can get different perspectives on it. Oh, like right here. Here's a huge opening. It's very cool. Everyone I talked to, like every video that I've seen about it, were like, don't expect too much, it's not very big. What are you talking about? It's massive. It feels huge up there. One thing that I didn't really expect was all the rubble that's still there. They said 90% of it was formed by dynamite. 90%. A lot of explosions. But it's just, I don't know, I thought they would have taken away all that rubble, but I'm glad that they didn't. It's just like a reminder of how much work really went into the project. This is called the Crack, which is supposed to have a really cool view of Washington through the cracks of this rock. So I'm a little bummed because the sculptor's studio is closed. He made like a scaled down model, is what he used. The sculptor, whatever his name is, I don't know, a German guy, Austrian or Australian, I don't know. Should have paid more attention when I was reading that. But he made a scale model, which is supposed to be really, really cool, but closed. But other than that, that was epic. And I have used that a lot today, because today has been epic.
As much as I use the word epic in this episode, it just still feels like the proper adjective. This all took place in a 24-hour time span. Epic is the word I think of when I actually get to live out the places and events from my childhood history books. Epic is the word I think of when I walk out into the Black Hills and imagine all those footsteps before me. My original plan was to pass through South Dakota in a couple of days and see a few sites before heading into Wyoming and Montana. But a couple of days turned into a couple of weeks, which turned into a month. As you'll hopefully see in this and the next couple of episodes, South Dakota is more incredible than you can imagine. It is beautiful, the sights inspiring, the history unavoidable. It is, in a word, epic. Until next time, be open to change. Make the time to explore what moves you. Live an epic life, and keep exploring life with an open mind.
I almost wish I wouldn't have learned that little nugget of information at the visitor center about bison versus buffalo, because now all I call them is LeBoufs. I'm like, look at all these LeBoufs. There's LeBoufs everywhere. Just walking into Walmart for supplies, and somebody ran over to my van and recognized me from Instagram. Hi, Mary. This must be what Kanye feels like all the time. What do you see out there, Onyx? What do you see out there?